Hello, fellow Liberians. My name is Sheikh Bashir Bashir Kant, Liberian by birth, child of the motherland. For the love of my country, I have a question to us all. Why vote? LIB, what's up? LIB, what's up? Listen, guys. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited about the whole 2017 election. I think we have about 17 candidates. Congratulations to all those guys that are running, all those aspirants that are hoping to do better than, whoever they claim they can do better than. I wish you guys the best, and I hope that, you guys will do what you claim that you're about to do. However, I have a serious problem with us, Liberia. We as the youth of Liberia, I'm having a serious problem with ourselves. And the problem is basically, it's not more like a problem that cannot be fixed. It's a problem that we control, a problem that we hold the key to, okay? And holding the keys to an object give you full control of the situation. And we have to come to terms to understanding that we are in control of the 2017 presidential election in the Republic of Liberia. With that said, this is about time that we decide to unite as young people of Liberia, unite against politicians, unite against politics, and unite as one, so that we as Liberians can actually benefit from whomever that is going to become the next leader of this beautiful Mama Liberia, as we all call it. Okay, and I say this to say, politicians, no disrespect to you guys, but you guys full of shit. And you can call it disrespect. For all I care, I don't really care about you guys, because I care more about my country as Liberia. Okay, I care about Mama Liberia. I care about the betterment of Liberia. I care about job security. I care about education. I care about, protecting our women, protecting our little girls and stuff. From being molested, from being raped, from just the whole culture as a whole. That politics is just full of shit. The politicians are only in the interest of themselves and that of their family. Okay, so I don't think it's good for us to jump in the streets and try to promote what these people want us to promote. Because at the end of the day, you should understand one thing. Since Liberia was founded in 1822, up until the independence of 1847, you should understand that not a single president that have came forth and said, hey, I'm basing my campaign on development and this and that, and actually he or she implemented those facts that he was basing his or her election on when they needed you and I to vote. Okay, so it's about time we understand that the people are full of shit. Okay, they wait years hanging around Europe, hanging around America, chilling, having fun, enjoying their wealth, the resources, whatever they claim they have, not caring about you, not caring about me. Okay, but then when they hang around years later, they show up, oh, they're running for president, and then they come with all these promises, all these dreams and this hope and everything that they think Liberia is going to become, or what they think they're going to turn Liberia into. Okay, not bad, okay, not bad, but the sooner we realize that all these people full of shit and they're only looking out for the best interest and the interest of their families, the better all we become. You understand? If we don't hold the key to this election, the problem is, by next year, we'll be looking back and saying that, damn, a guy said this thing on a video and we ignore it. You understand? It's about time we realize that we are in charge. You understand? Up until election, you and I, the board is not in our court. We can get in the street, we can demonstrate, we can scream about prices are high and this, etc., etc. They don't care to listen, because you know why? They're already running the country. And if you try to force anything, what they do, they just pick up the phone, call the police director or the chief of staff of the military, and put them in the street. And the next thing you look, our brothers and sisters will be brutalized, kicked off the street, beaten off the street, just because they are protesting the right to free speech, okay? Or just because they're trying to express how the government is treating them. So, every election is the one and only chance that we as Liberians, okay, have in our hands. And I call that having the politician by the fucking balls, right? And the sooner we can control them, the better it becomes. You understand? You know, I've seen people asking me, you know, who you voting for, who you campaigning for. Listen, in order for me to endorse a politician of this mother Liberia, that politician being a man, woman, child, whoever he or she wants to be or who or she is, have to personally convince me that he or she is better than whomever that is ruling the country right now. You understand? Or better than his opponents, or better than other candidates that are lining up to become president of Liberia. Okay? I mean, come on. You're looking at a country that is not even, that is even smaller than a city in America. That's even smaller than some counties in Ghana or Nigeria. And you're telling me that these people, 17 men, including women, you know what I'm saying, trying to run for president. Can you imagine? I mean, that alone can tell you that this is all about the interest of themselves. Because, now, let me say this. If you ask any politician right now, justify to me why I should vote for you, I bet you he or she gonna tell you the same thing you have heard from the day you were born up until today, and that is basically the basic principle. Very simple. Well, the alien government is not doing this. They corrupt. They this, they that, etc., etc. Okay, they will go on with the list, and then they will tell you that they will fight corruption. They will fight that. They will fight that. Listen, man. Let's be real. The whole government told the same thing. Okay, and then they changed at some point. Okay, the revolution was based on the fact that everybody came and said, oh, there was corruption and this and this. When Chancellor got there, we said, hey, you came my mind, you came my power, we'll vote for you. You understand? Don't get me wrong. You know, at the end of the day, we believed that shit, and we made it happen. After a few times, we realized that, damn, Ulimo, what do you call it, Ulimo or however they were coming from wherever, Guinea, fighting war, we decided that Taylor must go, right? Taylor left. And as it is, I think Taylor is never coming back possibly. I don't know. Okay. But then what happened? We said Ellen is coming in. Ellen came in the first year. Ellen was Iron Lady. You know. And what? Listen, real talk. I love her because she was ambitious, she was determined, and she went through a lot to become president of Liberia. But what I expected was everything that she promised. I think the first term or first election or first term, it was looking good. You know what I'm saying? No, I'll give her that much, because being in Liberia and seeing what I've seen, well, you know, it was all good. However, when you look back and you say, well, but I mean, what changed or what happened? I mean, it's almost like getting lost in translation. All right. Now we hear again, we're saying alien government is corrupt, this, etc., etc. They didn't do this good. Think about Ebola. You know how many government officials got rich just out of Ebola while people was dying? You know what I'm saying? But they had it. Listen, they had the luxury of getting rich out of Ebola because why? Their family members, their wife, their children, their internal family, the immediate family, were all shipped and brought to America. And this is what America looks like. And you see, if you looked at America from my back view, realize that this is where they stay. So they don't care about you and I. You know what I'm saying? I intentionally decided to shoot the video in America so that we can show people what America looks like just from chilling, you know, hanging out on a regular day. You know what I'm saying? So this is where they come from with all their big dreams and hope. They see all these things that these people are doing in their own country. You understand? And they go and say, oh, they will do the same thing, they will do even 5% of it until they become president. But don't forget, you cannot elect someone to protect your interests if he or she have never gone a day without hunger. You understand? How can you tell me as a president, how can you justify to me, okay, that you will look out for the poor when you've never been poor in your life? How can you tell me that you will make sure that equal right and justice are done when you have never experienced what equal right is. When you have always had the upper hand, either through your connection, through your link, through your affiliations. Okay? So how can you make that for the regular people? I mean, think about it. And you're asking us as young Liberians to jump in the streets and fly around with the political flag and dreams and hope that you're gonna be a president. Don't get me wrong. I'm coming to vote for Liberia. I'll want to vote, but I need, in order for me to vote for anyone, I need that politician, that aspiring president candidate or whatever he or she will be, to at least do enough justification, convince us. You know, and when I say us, I mean let's unite against these guys. You know what I'm saying? Listen, worst come to worst, on the day of election, let them take their family from America or wherever they live, and let them go to the ballot box and vote for them themselves. Because at the end of the day, if we vote them in, they don't care about us. They already got what they want. So the sooner we can unite and tell them, listen, we're not voting, we're not getting in the street to run around with a flag or anything, unless you can justify to us what makes you better than whoever that is running the country right now. And don't get me wrong, they're going to come with the same thing, whoever they heard it. I need you to tell me something I haven't heard. Because every country that you've been to, as a politician, I've been there. I've probably been to more countries than even every one of you guys are running. Okay? So at the end of the day, what the hell can you really tell me to convince them to vote for you? So stop lying to the people, stop fooling them. It's about time that we prove to them that we're no longer idiots, or we're not stupid. That through all the years that we voted for them was because we believe in the bullshit and in the crap we said. Today is different. You know, come this 2017 election, it's about time. And I'm going to campaign every other day to make sure that not a single Liberian is voting based on promises and hopes. Okay, everybody's coming, I own this, I own that, or how wealthy they are, or how successful, or how rich they are. You understand? But here's the thing though, do you need to be president in order to help your country as a Liberian? I mean, come on, let them answer that question. Do they need to be president to help on a Liberian? And you know, I'm able to say this because I know that I became an entrepreneur many years back. I've invested hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars in Liberia, for which, of course, I think I was one of the Liberian businesses that was politically attacked by the Lebanese community, using even our own politicians to hold my containers in Freeport, to hold. I mean, you're talking about a country that doesn't even protect their own people. You're talking about a country that will look at a Lebanese investment and give them lesser duty, no demurrage on their overstayed containers in the port. But if one Liberian should go and bring the same exact product into this motherland, into Liberia, you understand? What happens? The entire Freeport scrutinizes every single thing in that container, because why? They're being paid by some Lebanese guys so that his product doesn't expire, or the competition is not there. And then they tell you it's an open market. No, Liberia is not an open market. Okay, I go to Ghana. Listen, I invested a serious amount of money in Liberia from 2008 up until Ebola. All right, and thank God Ebola came because I was fortunate enough to leave, you know, at least 2 months before the end of Ebola. And being in other countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Dubai, Saudi, Europe, America, I come to realize that as a foreigner, you have the equal opportunity to make money like a citizen, and no one will overcharge you or undercharge you because of the skin of your color. You know, you're not going to be paying any politician or any minister to hold someone else's container or to fight against another national. No, that's what you call open market or open policy. Right? In Liberia, they claim, oh yeah, we have it, but no, we do not have it. It's just there in the mouth. Is it implemented? Absolutely not. Okay? Do you know how many Liberians went from America with the hope and dreams of moving back home, open businesses, open infrastructures, and join the rebuilding process? And after just 2 years, those Liberians fail. They fail miserably. They feel so terrible to the extent that they have to move back to America to stop moving. And do you know why? Look at all the investment they did. I mean, if you're doing the same thing a Lebanese is doing, I'm doing it better than him. If a Lebanese is bringing about it, can surgery in Liberia and selling it for, say what, $24 for the can, or maybe $20 for the case, right? I'm bringing the same thing, even better, because mine's coming from America, all right? And we Liberians, we sold it for lesser than the price. But we feel because why? This is what happens. When we get to Freeport, the Lebanese goes to the government and say, oh, this guy, whatever they tell them, we don't know. End of the day, we're getting tax and duty. I mean, imagine you're doing Asakuda, you're doing BVAC, pre-inspection. That BVAC is telling you the duty of your container is $15,000. Say, for example, if you got to Liberia, they look at it and tell you, no, it's on a price. It's $30,000. How do you expect me to sell? How do you expect me to make money? How do you expect me to compete in the market? How do you expect me to survive? Okay? Then you got the banks. Okay? If a Liberian walks to a bank and tries to establish a sincere request for a loan, that loan is never approved. A Lebanese walk to the bank to ask for a loan, no collateral, no nothing, just a piece of paper he signed because he got a store across Bartown or a store in Red Light or Douala. He gets approved for the money. But a Liberian will literally have to share the money that he or she getting approved for just so he can get approved. And then if you don't pay the money back, they say, oh, Liberians don't pay money back, they get money from the bank, that's why the bank don't give them. No, it's not that. It's because the same goddamn money God gave us as loan, because they just politicize the whole thing. You understand? We have to share it with the loan officer, with the bank manager, the appraiser, I mean, think about it. If you give me 50 grand for a loan for 1 year payment, and I share 20,000 of the money in the bank, why am I going to get that money to pay the bank back? You know, think, people. It's about time. It's about time these people tell us that, this is not business as usual. For all I care, listen. I think if they own the country and share the money with every one of us, we'll probably do better. Because each and every, about 4.5 million, maybe less than 5 million. Okay, we have resources that is so in demand in the global market, to the extent that each and every Liberian from the village should be doing well. Okay, we should have some of the best universities in Liberia, funded by our resources. Some of the best hospitals in Liberia, funded by our resources. But no, because why? If they do it, then there's no way to steal. To the extent that they can't even prosecute corruption, because if they prosecute corruption, then what happens? Everybody comes up and they lose. So you will see all the other people come and say, "Oh, when I become president, do you have to be president before you can do for your country?" I mean, come on. I don't understand. Should you be president in order to do for your country? If you have the money you claim you have, because I see everybody burning money in election, printing t-shirt, radio ad, billboard, and claiming this is who they are, this is what they own. My friend, listen. At the end of the day, you had 6 years to prove to us Liberians that you were better than Ellen, or you were better than Joe Walker, you're better than Ure, or whoever that you claim you're better than. You had 6 years, okay? And you could have came to Liberia, you could have invested in the economy, you could have provided jobs, you could have provided schools and everything else. But no, people think really stupid, because y'all wait until 2 years to election, then you'll come to Liberia and start giving scholarship and start getting on radio and try to create your platform and providing him poem here and there and pretending that you're helping the people. No, you're not helping the people. We already know your intention. Your intention is, oh, well, 2017, I'll just run for president, and based on what I'm doing, I will win. Seriously? You was ready to be outside of your freaking mind because you really think we're stupid. You know what I'm saying? You was ready to think we're stupid. And so, if you really think that you can do better for Liberia, we are the youth. Our question is this to you guys. Why vote? Simple question. Tell me, why should I vote? Or tell us, why should we vote? Why should we leave our home? Why should we go out on election day and try to vote for either one of you guys? I don't care. It can be current administration or income administration. I'm just saying, justify to us. plead your case to us. Let us know why should we vote for you, because you need us right now. So you're gonna talk shit all you want. You're gonna talk. You're gonna try to lie to us, you know. But don't get me wrong, man. Believe you me, the lies doesn't work anymore. But we heard it. We've been hearing it. Our grandfather heard it. Our great-great-grandparents heard it. And it still didn't change Liberia. It still didn't change Liberia. I remember in 2005 when I first visited Ghana, the entire street of Ghana was dust. I mean, when you leave from Accra to Bujumbura, it takes you about 3 hours just to, maybe between 2 and 3 hours, depending on the day and the traffic. This is just 2015. In 2017, go to Ghana today. Okay? Ghana is so developed to the extent that you would think that, I mean, what happened? And this is the country that based the resources on the natural wealth that they have and tourism. And people in Ghana get prosecuted for corruption. So it's even difficult for a politician to even move money out of Ghana to any country. You know, you got these people that come in power, they bring their uncles, their nephews, their sisters, their daughters, their children from America, put them in high offices. Okay? Like you run the country like it's a freaking family business. You know, you have professors, you have educated people in Liberia. Don't get me wrong, it's because of you guys, politicians, that most of the people are not even educated good enough. So you decide to fly politicians in from different countries, America or UK or whatever country. I think 90% come from America. Okay? And you say, oh, the person qualified in this and qualified in that. That is all bullshit. You're bringing them because why? You're bringing them to steal. You cannot bring a politician from the US that you know he or she has humongous amount of bills, responsibilities in America. His entire family is in these United States. Okay? And you think that he's gonna put Liberia first? Absolutely not. He gotta pay his bill every month. His children have to go to the best university every month. So because of those things said, he would be as corrupt as shit. I'm pretty sure you're getting my point. Okay? So I've been listening to all the political speech and all the crap they're saying. At the end of the day, it turns out it's the same damn thing. If you analyze those speeches, everything comes to one thing. Okay? They're only telling you that they will do better than the current government. They're only telling you that the current government is corrupt and that they are not corrupt. But what have you done for Liberia that is so good, that is so memorable, that is so impacting, that makes you believe you are the right person to rule this country? What have you done? And so I asked the question, why vote? I mean, it's a simple question. And listen, I'm not expecting everyone to like what I'm saying. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm not expecting any politician, nephew, niece, daughter, or uncle to come and like everything I'm saying. But here's the good news. This video is not for you. Because why? You care about the poor people. You just care about getting rich, making your family rich, making them live in America, making them come in Liberia whenever they come and doing what they do. So at the end of the day, you cannot fool me, my fellow Liberians, from the villages to the cities, from the counties to the capital. Our question is very simple. Why vote? We need answers. God bless, and I'll see you guys soon.